I know plenty of people have made videos on this. I almost guarantee there are. But this build is just so good and helpful that I just had to make a video on it. It has been nerfed, just to give you a heads up. But it's still better than anything we've had. And especially it is totally fine outside of the nether. Just because the health regeneration mixed with this is totally fine. And that there has actually nerfed the exotic. So it isn't as good, but it's still a much easier way to gain health than any other class at a fast rate. So I think it's actually very helpful still. So I have the artifact right here. Volatile's Marksman is very important with the boost. So you got to make sure you have the boost activated from your Tome of Want right here, so that you can get your class ability back really quick. You don't need this. I would say it's more useful for bosses. And especially you get the shield back really quick anyways. Anything arc related is good. I say flashover is the most important because it helps with the lightning bolts do more damage. Particle reconstruction simply because fusions are kind of the meta right now, and you can mix that with unstoppable, but you don't have to do that. You can mix and match a flashover and volatile marksman with the harvest right here. Just those two go together. I would make sure to have those. I will have the link in the description for dim, so you can check this all out too. So I would go for anything with void or arc. I'm using arc right now. I've been doing just fine, and this is what setup I use. And then I hot swap to scatter signal or the queen breaker depending on the boss in the nether. It's also important to have storm's keeps because this is the whole point of the bolt charges are very easy to stack up with storm keep by standing behind your barrier, knockout, and then ions, shock, resistance, and discharge is kind of the most important of all of them because simply discharges gives you more bolt charges. But if you are not going to be using an arc weapon, maybe don't use that. Go for something different. But if you are, then just use exactly what I have. I mean, it's been working out fine for me. But the whole point of the builds is so that you can change it to fit your playstyle. I'm just showing you what I'm using currently. Now I'm going to load up into Expert Nether just to show you. Again, the health regen on the Skull Fort has been nerfed in the Nether. So it won't be as good as it used to be. But it is still a helpful way they regen health. So I would still say it's worth it. Because another option besides this, I would say a lot of people are using Hazardous. Hazardous is very good, and you could also just go for Fallen Star if anything. Hazardous just because if you mix it with a void weapon, you can get your shield back so quick, and then you could just keep spamming your shields and get rockets. That's also very good too. So let me skip to a point where I can show you. So we have some enemies over here, and I'm just going to show you the simple lightning strike, and we are on expert. I can show you right there just how quickly you can kill enemies and get your shield back. See, I am also still getting my shield back really quick in the nether. That makes it killing these guys actually super fucking simple. And there you go. Just like that, using my special, and a lot of the damage are coming from the lightning strikes from the bolt charge. Just like that, you can easily get your barrier back without even using a void weapon, so it's definitely not needed. Again, I will have this in the description. So I know that really didn't show you what Skull Fort really is useful for, but Skull Fort essentially just gives your melee back fully charged after a kill and gives you some health back. It used to give you max health in the nether. They kind of adjusted it so it gives you some back. So I would say if you don't care too much about the health part of this, then 100% go Hazardous, just because how fast you get your barriers back. You can just spam this thing like crazy. People have been using it on the lock boss and Sundry Doctrine, and it's amazing to have in the cycle of DPS just because how often you get it back. So 100% I would trade it out for that. I don't have a really good roll right now, but though I have been using it. So if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys later.